Welcome to Faces of Yadkin County Schools, a video series highlighting the people behind Yadkin County Schools. Today, we're at the bus garage to meet Daniel Hardison, our transportation director, and learn more about the work his team does to safely transport students every day.
My name is Daniel Hardison. I'm the Director of Transportation for Yadkin County Schools.
How long have you worked in school transportation, and how did you get started?
I've been in school transportation for 7 years. I spent the first year and a half as a technician, and then before taking the role as a transportation director.
What does a typical day look like for you in the transportation department?
I don't know if we have a typical day. Our days begin early. We have buses on the road before 6 o'clock, and they end late after our last bus returns from the evening route, usually around 5:15. In between those runs, we perform preventive maintenance on the buses, schedule new bus stops, secure subs if we have anybody out for the afternoon route, and but like I said, no 2 days are the same. Recently, weather has certainly had a large hand in changing what our day looks like, but again, that's a general overview of our day.
What's something about student transportation that families and the community don't usually see?
They don't usually see the long hours in the summer. A lot of our employees in the school system take summers off and enjoy those couple months. That's probably our busiest time between getting buses in, getting them ready for the new school year, developing new routes, hiring new drivers if we have openings. So the long hours and hard work in the summers is probably something that most people don't realize.
What steps does your team take each day to make sure students are transported safely?
Yeah, so our mechanics inspect our buses every 30 days. Every bus in the county goes through a in-depth safety inspection. In addition to that, we are constantly reviewing our bus stops to make sure that they're in a safe location for our students. And then, of course, we take steps to try to mitigate our stop arm violations that are kind of at epidemic levels.
What makes the transportation team at Yadkin County Schools special?
I think our team is special because everyone from our mechanics to our driver coordinator, cost clerk, to our drivers are willing to go above and beyond to make sure our students are transported safely and efficiently.
What's the most memorable moment you've experienced working around school buses?
So, probably the most memorable thing, in June of 2022, it was starting my third school year as a transportation director. We were coming off 2 years of navigating the difficulties COVID threw at us, and we were on the brink of starting school with about a driver deficit of anywhere from 10 to 15 drivers, kind of depending on what some of them decided to do based on retirement. After multiple conversations on ways to mitigate that issue, we decided that we would pitch the idea of a tiered route. I really felt like a tiered route would reduce the number of buses that we needed, while also offering drivers benefits that maybe drawing a pool of drivers that we were not reaching at that moment. So that was at the end of June. We presented it to the board as an informational item at the June, I think we did that July meeting at the end of June. They moved that item to the action agenda and approved us to move forward with tiered bus routes. So beginning in July, for a start date of the middle of August, we started developing brand new routes, removed 15 to 18 bus routes from our fleet, and hired several new drivers, offered benefits, and so that level of collaboration, because we changed bell times, so the schools were heavily involved. Our traffic patterns changed at the schools because we had lots of different things, buses coming in and leaving, where we did have buses just stopping. So that level of collaboration was very impressive. To turn that around in less than 2 months, almost unheard of. And so that's probably my most memorable moment. It was a stressful time for sure, but it definitely shows the level of collaboration that we're able to pull off here.
What are you most proud of when it comes to the transportation department?
So kind of go back to that same thing I mentioned before, the family-like atmosphere, everyone's willingness to go above and beyond. In my time here, and it's not due to me, it's due to the teamwork we've achieved some of the best inspection scores that we've had in over a decade. We've operated at 100% efficiency from DPI standards the last 2 school years, and that just allows us to actually receive our funding allotment, 100% of our funding allotment. So those things are what I'm most proud of, and it's just due to having, in my opinion, the best transportation staff from mechanics, the best in the state, the best drivers in the state. So, and it's just hard work of everyone together.
Is there a message you'd like to share with students, families, or our community?
So as transportation director, every decision that I make and that we make as a department is in the best interest of our children. Student safety is our top priority. So everything that we do, from preventive maintenance to bus inspections to bus routes to bus stops, everything is centered around trying to provide the safest and most efficient transportation for our students.
Thank you to Daniel Hardison and the Yadkin County Schools transportation team for everything they do to serve our students every day.